What up, y'all? It's PBJ back at it again with another video. I don't know what it was, but something told me I need to go outside today. So I decided it's about time I go outside, and it has been a minute. And it got me to thinking, a lot of people don't go outside these days. Why? Well, 2 years ago, that whole, pandemic and everything started and caused people to not go outside, and justifiably so. But times are going on, and I feel it's a bit safer out now. Maybe we should go outside, I mean, where I'm at, it's pretty cold, but I feel back in the day when they used to go outside more, they were happier. Now, that could just be wishful thinking, but I don't know, man. Enjoying nature is important. So, we'll have to see. Time will tell. So I was sitting on the bench for a while, and then now I'm biking again. I think sooner or later I'm gonna have some new people on the channel to arm wrestle, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cold out though, but I got these layers, so I think I'll be all right. But I've been doing a lot of pondering, and we're all so afraid of everybody, afraid of everything. Even me right now, it's nerve-wracking to just be talking and recording yourself and whatever else. But at the end of the day, it's like this quote: you shouldn't be fearing death. What you should be fearing is never beginning to live. I don't know if that's Socrates or someone else, but if you never begin to live, and if you care about what people think all the time, you'll forever be their prisoner. And you don't want to be their prisoner. You want to live your own life. Man, it's been a minute since I've done a video like this, so it's nerve-wracking. All the people that watch me as I'm recording myself, they think I'm weird, but I'm just trying to inspire others and fulfill my dream. So, as I was walking here, I saw something truly beautiful. And it's kind of like what I mentioned earlier about nature. Y'all, feast your eyes upon this. It looks so much closer in person, but all these ducks, geese, whatever they are, it's real pretty looking. Very pretty today. If you stop and you take a minute to look around once in a while, there's always interesting things happening around you. Boredom is, there's really no easy way to explain it. You could consider a lack of dopamine intake, but it takes different things to make people bored sometimes. So, some people, they might get bored easier than other people. And when it comes to that, you gotta ask yourself, what is boredom? Here, hold up. So boredom, good thing, bad thing? Very much good thing. Today's world, with the amount of stimulation there is, you should embrace being bored. I feel that being bored has given us some of the greatest ideas we'll ever have, because there's nothing else to do besides think. And sometimes you need to learn how to just be. I feel that in today's world it's lacking the ability to just be without stimulation. It's a difficult task with the amount of easy dopamine, free easy, intakeable dopamine that there is everywhere. Your phone screen, a game, different things. Easy access to pretty much anything in the world at your fingertips these days. Now, with all the stimulation there is these days, we need to think, could there be health issues later on? Brain function issues? Could our children's children be affected by this? Well, I think those are all very well possible in today's world, because there's a lot of things that are going to be stopping you from achieving your goals. And, you know, one thing that you could say is that your brain is unable to achieve goals in this state. You could call it a fried brain, if you will. Because what's happening is it's intaking so much all the time. You need another hit constantly. We need the ability to focus and to be able to do the things that we truly wish to do, rather than sit on a phone inside all day. So I'll leave you with this on that note. Should you limit the amount of stimulation that you intake? 100%. But it takes a lot of strength to be able to do that. Embrace boredom. Embrace lack of stimulation. One thing I feel I haven't mentioned that I should mention is everything in moderation. While technology has greatly helped us and greatly helped to advance society, too much is always a bad thing, and moderation is always the answer. What does that mean? Well, it means that everything can be good when it's not excessive. Now, a lot of things come to mind immediately upon saying this. Even too much exercise can be a bad thing. Overtraining can actually hurt you more than it can help you. But too little exercise is also bad. Exercise can improve health, brain function, all these wonderful benefits. Life longevity, the way that your heart is able to pump blood, different things like that. Just like sitting on the couch too much, it's obviously not good either. Eating for pleasure constantly eating sugar, cake, candy, you know, all these things. Too much can always be a bad thing. So it's like when you want to lose weight, for instance, it's very simple. For some people, it's very simple. Stop eating fast food for like a month and you already notice a difference. Just eat normal food and you'll be like, oh, well, I can't. Well, you always can. It's just whether or not you choose to. But, you know, I think everything in moderation, just like staying inside too much and being on your phone, it's not good. You need to experience human interaction. You need to go outside. Some people are what you could call terminally online. What does that mean? Well, it means that they're online so much their entire personality, the things that they say, do, the way that they act, is all based off of the internet. Why is this bad? Well, a lot of that doesn't even apply to reality. And it's made a lot of people insensitive to some very real world problems. They don't know how to even talk to people in real life anymore because they've been on their phone or on the computer or on the game too much. Once you go outside and you look at nature for a minute, sometimes just doing that can just relieve anxiety, relieve all stress, make you realize that the things that you were worrying about didn't even matter. Take a tree, for instance. It's always there. No matter the season, no matter the weather, a tree always stands tall until the very end. It goes through different seasons and it's ever growing, ever changing. But it always stays there. And the point is that if you never give up and you constantly pursue greatness in some way, bettering yourself, acquiring new knowledge, bettering yourself physically, mentally, you could say spiritually, emotionally, improving your character, all these things. If If you pursue that and you never give up, you can't fail. But if you give up and you're defeated, well, and you're never going to get any better. So keep this in mind when on daily endeavors. It's hard to talk. I have a bit of a lisp because of how cold it is outside. And one glove is on, one is not, so that I can record. But yeah. Upon biking and pondering more, I have another thought I would like to share. You should want to help people, especially those of you that are bettering yourselves and you want to make fun of the day oneers at the gym who aren't doing the form right, who they aren't doing anything right really, and they're just trying. You should be helping them. Just because you're on chapter 15 and they're on chapter 1 doesn't mean that you're any better than them. You're just further along in the book. You can't be making fun of people just because they're trying to better themselves. You should be helping them. You should be going up to them and offering advice. Obviously, don't push it on them. Don't push them. Say, yeah, you're doing that wrong. Da, da, da. So don't be pushy with teaching. Okay, nobody likes a pushy teacher. The point is that you should be helpful. You should want to help people. You shouldn't be putting them down. What is that going to do? What is that going to do to better the world, to better people, to better your own life? Because one day you'll realize making fun of people only made you feel worse about yourself. In the moment, it might have made you feel better and high and mighty. Oh, I'm better than you. I'm going to flaunt it. One day, once you grow up, you'll realize, hey, that actually wasn't the right thing to do. I should have been helping them. I should have been more grateful for the opportunity that I even have to be able to learn, to have functional limbs, to have eyesight, to have all my senses. I should be grateful for even waking up today, not complaining. Oh, this person, this, that, the other thing, drama this, drama that. You should just be grateful you even woke up today. You know how many people didn't? You know how many people did not wake up today? And you have the opportunity to wake up and you chose to complain. Complaining can be natural sometimes, but don't forget about the amazing position that you're in. You're alive. Out of the millions, billions, trillions of things that had to happen perfectly just for you to be around today, they happened the way they did, and you're here now, even able to watch this video, to comprehend it. You should be very grateful. And if somebody's watching this video and you're at this point in the video and you're truly, absorbing what I'm saying, please go out there and help someone. Just say something nice to them. If you see someone struggling, don't make fun of them. Just be there for them. This immaturity leads to obnoxiousness. We need to change the way we're thinking about these things. Don't make fun of the day one at the gym. Help them. There's no reason to ever put anyone down, ever. So just be a good person. Be a decent human being. And don't hide behind a screen and make fun of people either. It just makes you a loser. Let's be real. At the end of the day, half these people that hate online, they wouldn't say it to your face. They really wouldn't. And the fact that they wouldn't say it to your face tells you everything you need to know about that person. Those keyboard warriors. I get them all the time. But I'm going to keep going. I believe in what I'm doing. And I know that their judgment is outside of me. I'm pondering a lot today because I'm outside. And it's been a while since I've been outside. So this is what I'm trying to preach to you as well, is you need to go outside. You might have some clarity, especially if it's cold out, it's difficult, it's a challenge. You need challenge in your life to grow. I mean, come on. One of the best things in your life, when have they happened? When you challenged yourself, when you got uncomfortable and you accepted it. When you didn't run from your emotions, when you accepted them for everything that they are. And you weren't afraid of what people thought, and you weren't somebody's prisoner by caring about what they thought all the time. When you just said, I am me, I'm here, and I'm always going to be myself. Their judgments, they're outside of me. They're not, I have no ability to control what anyone else will ever say about me. Therefore, it doesn't matter. Therefore, it does not matter. And I'm going to tell you this right now. It's going to be difficult to accept that fact. it's probably going to be the most difficult thing you've ever done. I feel pressure even recording this right now because I know people are staring, and I know that they think this, think that. Who cares what they think? Am I going to be their prisoner forever? Am I going to constantly beckon to what they want me to do? Or am I going to live my own life? Because I know I have one opportunity, and out of gratitude, I'm going to be at peace with the fact that there are good things and bad things, and I'm going to accept them. You should be grateful you're even able to feel emotions. To be able to feel scared is such a blessing. Imagine if you didn't feel fear, the amount of danger you would constantly put yourself in. Feeling fear is a good thing. You need your emotions. You need boredom. You need all these different things in your life. So be grateful for them. You woke up today. Problems, you need problems to grow, to learn from them. To be able to just say, woo, I am alive. That is what you need. Keeping it real. I'll give you one example right now of living the one life that you can live, to do whatever you need to do to be happy. Woo! I am alive! Let's go! Woo! Yes, sir. Woo-hoo. What up, y'all? So, back at home after the bike ride. This video might run a little long, so this will be more for the people that want that motivational kind of content. Sometimes, if not all the time, of course, you should be putting yourself out there. And by putting yourself out there, what I mean by that is being unafraid to just be yourself. Now, what does it mean to be yourself? Well, it means to be unafraid to say the things that you want to say, do the things that you want to do, to understand it's okay to do them alone, like going at the park, for instance, or going to the park, really, for instance, to be there alone is the point. To be able to go there alone and to be able to do whatever you want. You want to go on the swings? Go on the swings. If you want to, be able to go to the movies by yourself, go to the movies by yourself. Who's stopping you? The only thing that's stopping you is fear. It's the only thing stopping you from doing anything that you want to do. And it's like making a video, for instance. I'm never going to have the perfect thing to say. I mean, sometimes I might just have the perfect thing to say right then and right there. I might just be on it. But the thing about that is I like an approach to my videos, that's more of a raw, authentic, point. What do I mean by that? I think instead of taking a video 37 times and trying to get the perfect words, I think it's better to just get it out there. Stop being afraid, to stop wondering about perfection. Perfection is all in the ego. It's all in the mind. Because at the end of the day, nothing's perfect, and perfect is subjective. It can be perfect to the way you want it. But even then, you're going to think, oh, this can be improved, that can be improved. Speed is more important. And I'm going to tell you that. It's not even just speed, but it's just saying, get it out there. So, yeah, I mean, that's how it is, really. At the end of the day, you're always going to be afraid. But I've heard this great quote one time. And it says something along the lines of, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And what's so great about that quote? Well, what's so great about that quote is that all of your problems, all of your emotions, all of your good and bad emotions, because really they're neither good or bad, the ego is what's putting good and bad on those things. All of these things you need, and you need to be at one with them. You need to be at one with yourself. You need to be at peace in your own mind. And to achieve that peace, you have to understand that other people's perception of you is completely outside of yourself. and it will never be a part of you because that's their perception. And every single person that you have ever met or will ever meet in your entire life will entirely have a different perception of you. So nobody will ever have the true perception of you besides yourself. So why does their judgment actually matter? They don't know X, Y, and Z. They don't know A, B, or C. They don't know really anything about you besides their own things that they put on you. You know, things happened in their life which made them believe a certain thing about you. Does that mean it's necessarily true? No. What's true is that you are going to be the only one that truly knows who you are at any given moment of the day. And it's on you to decide whether or not these people's judgments are going to affect you. Because they don't know the full picture. They don't know the full story. You can clearly tell them, you know, oh, well, I'm this and I'm that. But they're always going to have some type of thought about you. Does that make sense? They're going to have their own preconceptions about you based on what's happened in their life. So don't care about what people think. Don't be afraid. Don't be defeated. I feel like I just saw something. I felt like cloth or something on my hand. But the point is, just don't be afraid to be yourself. You know, so much fear in the world, and we're living in a prison of what everyone else thinks of us. Therefore, we're their prisoner. Don't be their prisoner. Live your own life. I mean, really, live your own life. Everybody's always going to think something about you. And the harder you try to make them like you, the more they're not going to like you. And that's just the paradox of it all. So, yeah, I wanted to get this video out there. I'm really glad I went outside today. Something was just telling me to go outside. And, you know, as a society, everybody, we all need to go outside more. You know, cold, not cold. We need to learn to be able to enjoy nature. Not even learn to do it, but just to do it, you know? And, yeah, so that's about it from me. So, I don't even know what I'll name this video. But, yeah, maybe I'll just name it Go Outside. Because it's basically the underlying message of everything. Go outside. Yeah, I like that title. It's pretty good. So, if you made it to the end of the video and you would like to comment something, leave a comment down below. And I want you to tell me one thing in your life that you're going to put yourself in a position to challenge yourself. So one thing in your life being, what did you do to challenge yourself, really? So tell me what you have done recently to challenge yourself in the comments. And the more comments I get, you know, maybe we can even make a video about one of the comments. We can talk about it and, you know, hopefully I can get this one new YouTube feature to work where I can go live with other people. This feature seems so useful, but it's just at the same time, I can't get it to work. So if anybody wants to help me with that, please comment down below. I know this video is long, so I'm not sure who's going to see it. But thank you guys for everything. Thank you for all the new subscribers lately. And thank you for all the support. So that's about it for me. So like, comment, subscribe. And those 2 words I say at the end of every single video. Stay jacked. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.